Ramona, you're a principal on the ground. You've seen us in action now for a good part of 2 years. What do you hear from kids and from teachers and from parents about this program?
So for me, the experience has been transformative as well. The first introduction to Saga for me was from a student, we'll just call him Alex, but the student came to me beginning of the year, first thing, Ms. Fannings, I am not going to do well. You have to get me out of this class. Everybody thinks that I just can't do it. I said, just let's be patient, you're gonna stay in the class. And I kid you not, 3 weeks later, I hope you didn't do that program change yet, because I found a friend in my tutor. I said, well, what do you mean that you found a friend? Well, not only does she teach me math, she teaches me things about life. And so for a 14-year-old to say that to me blew me away. I said, well, what do you mean teaches you things about life? Well, I said, let's talk about that. And so he was very specific, though. He said, Ms. Fannings, I always thought that I could not do things that my other friends could do, and I thought that people would see me in a classroom that was small in size. And in a high school situation, sometimes when you go to the smaller classroom, your classmates will think things about you and taunt you. And so he said, but after being in the classroom, she's my friend because she takes the time to listen to what I don't know, and then to teach me how to access what I don't know. At the end of the school year, this was a student who really, for all intents and purposes, gave a lot of teachers some of those problems that Mr. Garian was talking about. They just wanted to talk louder to this young man. And so at the end of the school year, I'm sure that he had progressed so remarkably that not only was his friend servicing him with a passion and a purpose, but he was now trying to recruit others to come to his class and saying, can I have that next year? Can you please put that on my schedule next year? And not only that, because everybody saw how well he was doing, he was no longer being taunted. He was their friend showing them how to do math in a way that was remarkable. The program really is remarkable, transformative, not only for me and for students, but for my teachers who also think at first glance, this is something, here to edge me out or take my place. And that has been really, really amazing to see when they come into the classroom and say, this really is a resource, so much to the point that a teacher came up with the idea last year, programmatically, Ms. Fannings, why don't you place that class really before or after our math class, because now we can be prescriptive about the approach that we take, and we can now plan with the tutors and really identify some of the gaps that are very specific to certain students. So that's just one story.